But one last note on depression in particular. I think the difficult thing is really pinpointing as both a patient and as a treatment provider if something is a disorder or just a circumstantial thing. Like, for example, if your girlfriend breaks up with you and you're really sad for a week or two, right? This is probably something you talk about all the time in your program. If you're sad for a week or two, or even a month, you go to a therapist and you take that quiz. Oh, like, do you ever think about ending your life? Do you have like disturbing thoughts? Yes, I do. Yes, 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 because I'm sad about my girl. Like, so how do you, and it doesn't, it can be anything, right? If you experience grief, if you have a loss, if you're just lonely, how do you, as a medical, future psychological provider, how do you differentiate between something that's caused by a circumstance and something that could be considered a psychopathological condition?
Well, that's part of being a good practitioner. You're going to be aware of that possibility that when someone comes into therapy, you're going to learn so much about their history during intake and throughout the whole process in each session, that you're going to be informed enough to realize, is this a situational depression that's going to go away likely with time, or is this more of a depression that generalizes? But whether it's situation or whether it generalizes, the fact that the person is inclined to fall into this pattern when these things happen, is very important. So if it's a breakup, the average person would be devastated. So there's not much to learn in that case. Well, there's always a lot to learn.
Absolutely.
But if they're so devastated, you have to look at the level of devastation. If they're so devastated from a breakup for a long time that they want to jump off a bridge because their partner broke up with them, that's you know not really rational. So you have to think, why is this person so impacted by this separation? What is it about them? So I think, to answer your question, that the therapist, it's up to the therapist to be aware of situational, more fleeting depressive episodes, or if they are more likely to occur oftentimes, or to generalize to other parts of their life.